I know that.
Actually, no, he's pretty cool with work. I better hide it.
Is the SA6 able to be moved?
This is impossible to land in this. I try to.
The SA60?
That's fine, you're good now.
The Cube SA6?
I don't think so.
I accidentally deployed it and 2 of the vehicles are on the runway. I didn't realize I was going to do that.
Nice work.
You gotta kill it. You gotta kill it.
No, everyone just start using taxiway land, right?
I just got an SU-25T and it was there.
Alright.
Red.
So Jax, just I don't know if there's anything. I've had it where like you launch into a slot like a Huey or whatever. You do a refresh menu and you do not get that the F10 slot, right? So you jump into another Huey at
No, I fixed that today.
Oh,
that
did you?
was
Okay.
because it wasn't checking for dead Hueys, and when it looks up your name, there's like 3 or 4 vehicles in your name.
Fair enough.
And then whatever was the top one on the list, it selected, so that when you were running the menu command, it was given another heli menu.
Gotcha. Because we even have it like it was, I forget it was Mir and Hassar or someone else. Like we were like, all right, this one slot at this base we can't go in that Huey because we don't get the F10 menu. But then after a while, like a few minutes or so, I fixed it.
Okay. Yeah, I fixed it today.
Awesome. I'll check that out.
Thank you.
That
Yeah,
F10 menu thing should work now. If you try one more time.
Somebody confirmed that that blue smoke was accurate data.
Oh, and I'm gonna fix your guys' gun artillery right now.
Nice.
And does Blue 4 get SA5 and Red 4 doesn't?
No, I think Blue's got their SA5 taken away because it fires too far away.
I just want shit to be even, bro. That's all.
Update on that blue smoke. It was east of Gudon.
Because I
I
think
think I see it.
when we booted everything up, Sochi was killing the Maycop AWACS.
On,
yeah, and I was like, holy
on restart.
shit.
Oh wow.
Like, holy shit, that's far, yeah.
Is there any way you can reduce the range
No.
of it? No, yeah.
Maybe. No,
But you-
because the minute I do that, somebody will click on it and drag the range back up.
Yeah, I bet. But yeah, I saw that as soon as the server came up and the AWACS was airborne, everything was getting shot to hell.
I was gonna fly today, but that lag that was showing up, it was the stupid. So we turned the troops back up to 6, but when you try to move the troop, one troop would move around in circles around all the other troops, and that was causing majority of the lag today.
Would it be beneficial to have a larger squad but not allow them to be controlled? Because that'd still be good for RPG ambushes and war teams.
Well, what I did was you could put down 8 separate ones now. So you could put RPG, like one RPG troop on this side of the building, another one over here. You can kind of put them around whatever you want. You just have to do them individually. And yeah, you do have to ferry back and forth, which is the fundamental part.
There's always one guy messing up the battle rhythm.
For now, anyway. Because the
Is that more beneficial than having a static squad though?
The groups are messed up right now. They're lagging the server like crazy, and trying to take away access to people for spawn stuff is not easy.
Yeah, not fair enough.
Half the time BD breaks that shit anyway.
Mono, you just passed a Leclerc ahead of you. 6 or 8-1. You got a Leo, and then right behind him, you got a Apache.
Merlin, Rabbit, sorry I lost your clerk, I'm building a new one.
No problem, I respond. What are the name of the FARP GP?
Felix on comms is one I use. Where's the battle?
Gudada defending, Skumi attacking, and the FARPs to the north.
Copy, so you're saying take off in Sochi.
Yeah, or Minvoti, one or the other.
Coming out of a Napa with Falcon's favorite missiles. So we're gonna need the hind removed from Blue 4, bud.
I know.
Just don't remove the Huey from red. That's just brutal.
No, the Huey and the MIA have to be on both sides.
Fair enough.
Taking slots
Bulls
out
got
of,
two ship Bulls 172 for 14. Can I get a declare, please?
So Drake's Rabbit was the buck lagging the server, was it?
Smirch.
No,
No,
it
the
was-
SA11.
no, I can see it lagging.
Oh, right.
What was lagging was the group of troops trying to do pathing. There was people spamming the slots, but I wrote the slot kicker, so if you start
Yeah.
clicking on that, it will kick your ass out, and if you do it even more, it'll ban you eventually.
Like that. Definitely like that.
Because I was even testing it, and I was like, holy cow, you can take someone's server completely out by just clicking on the. I'm gonna write some rate limiters stuff even on the Lewis side for that.
DOS for the DDCS.
Well, we had 3 guys today doing it, and I banned them right away. And then that's when I went to Hussar and said, "Are you doing it?" Because I saw a whole bunch of clicks come from him all of a sudden. And then
What were they
it
doing? Moving
stopped.
troops?
Well, no, they're going into the selection screen and just selecting the slot where it kicks you out of back to spectator. They were
Oh, right.
spamming that,
So the slot blocker has to check if you need a slot. Yeah, okay.
and it was flooding the UDP packets.
Oh, what? No.
Nah, yeah, Abrams is there. I got a Leclerc up there. Let me get
No
it.
problem, no problem. Taking another unit.
Nah, well, I wouldn't. The Abrams is already there.
So the artillery, they said it never worked, some of those, which means the dictionary for those units probably is wrong. So I just have to probably fix the damn name of it. I knew it used to work because I remember watching people build them.
So I have this server rack that I'm about to decommission, e-recycle. It's a half rack built for a dispatch CAD system. I bet you it'd be a beast for DCS for just hardware.
I run DCS on 240 servers with basically gaming machines in them because we need processor speeds, the single core speeds over anything.
I think this would probably basically cut that. It's not a GPU, it's all CPU heavy. CPU have tons of RAM.
What are the specs?
It's fucking insane.
Some good specs.
Okay, we
I
have
know,
another
dude. Like,
Abrams.
how do you want to fucking say right now, dude? Like,
I like that category. Insane. That's a good one.
It was like your GCI last time.
Yeah.
What type of missile is it? A bad one.
No, I'm pulling it up. The specs on it.
Rifle.
It's just too much to fucking.
Watch out,
name
watch out.
off.
I know, I see it, I see it.
What? See what? It's a Apache.
Yeah, do you have visual?
Ah, damn it. No,
No.
missed. I had him. Yeah, God.
Okay.
Oh well, that's it. Neighbors GJ10. Held on for a long, so good.
Are war bonds in play?
Yeah.
I think the current server right now is at 11900K.
This is built for like CAD dispatch and shit. So it's got a shit ton of storage, shit ton of memory and CPU process. I mean, it is a little bit older, like 5-6 years, maybe a little bit older than that. But I know we dropped about 50-60 grand, and it is a half rack, full half rack.
Yeah, this one's my DCS servers are 240s. I have a secondary server that I'm gonna do something with eventually, but I gotta get the software more mature. It's getting there.
I'm trying to find a schematic through my emails and shit, because I had to send it to L2 and server team and shit. They basically told me like yank that shit out of that room and e-waste it, like basically throw it in the fucking trash bin. Like I was like, dude, we just bought this like 6 years ago, and I remember we spent like 60 grand on it.
Wow, they told you to trash it already.
Yeah, dude. When you work for a huge corporation like I do, like they step over fucking dollars to pick up nickels sometimes. It's stupid. Ready, fire, aim,
Yep.
So I'm looking at this, like this whole half rack, it does not, I can't make that shit disappear. I mean, I can't make it show up from Arizona to Florida for you, like, really cheap.
We had a decom 6-year-old Blade Center the other day.
Nice.
It's fucking terrible just watching that thing go in the trash. Scrap metal.
Dude, I was there when they delivered this half rack. I'm up in the rural mountains, northern Arizona, and they brought it from Phoenix on a, like a U-Haul type big old truck, all secured. Lowered it down our parking lot, moved in our server room, like spent a good day getting the area running. And then like 4 years later,
it's like yank
that shit out, throw it away. Yeah. It's like a bunch of my kids' toys. Like, dude, I spent $20 on that fucking action figure. You better play with it to 20.
Felix taking off Sochi now. Oh.
So you guys got the sawtooth, the Gazvika. I've seen people use that to kill a lot of shit. They used to single crate, drag that thing over a mountain, and they would spawn in it, drive it around, and kill farms because it could fire. It could kill things so far away. The GVOZ, Dika. Yeah, the Arty one.
Yep, it's badass. Hey, since you take away so much shit from Red, can we get the nukes on the MiG?
I didn't take that much away from Red. I took shit away from Blue too. Okay.
Well, I don't.
Whatever. M.2 W, 4-6.
It's always like four.
Felix rolling Sochi.
4 blue to 1 red. The only reason why we win is because of skill and teamwork.
That's fucking right.
There was one guy cheating, but I already kicked him.
Yeah,
I know.
That.
So yes.
What was he doing? He was using track files or something to kind of spot units.
Well, we were.
Drax, if you're gonna spill your guts here about that, he asked me about that. He out of nowhere messaged me privately.
Yeah.
I was never friends with him until that happened.
Yeah, no, I don't like. I was even giving him the benefit of the doubt because not now, but before. But it was me, Marsh, and Reptar, and we were like, oh look at why is this guy beelining? Oh, and then we're thinking, well,
I told you all this a year ago.
we can't. Yeah, but we can't like prove it, right? So we're sitting there and we're like, okay, I'm gonna move this shit. So we set him up and we moved all of our shit right before a server restart. So we had all our stuff right before the server restart. We moved all the shit, and then the server went down and came back up, and the units were in the new area, right? Then he came up. I saw him get into a slot, and then I took a screenshot from the server of his computer because I could do that, and it had the new unit spots perfectly marked sitting there. And that's before he can get a Su-25T out or anything that could see that type of shit. And they were hidden. It was like 3 or 4 units, and they were in the trees, and they were spread out, kind of spread. Like we sent the tanks in different directions. We were basically baiting him to see if it. And I was giving him the benefit of the dart, but the minute I took the screenshot and I saw the markers on all of them perfectly, exactly where they were right after server start,
that's sus.
And I was like, that's caught.
Bye time.
Yeah.
Because it's not even that hard to find the targets.
I know. That's why it didn't make any sense. And then there was like.
The fact is, dude, like cheating in a game like this, why? Why?
No,
Any game.
you're saying some. You're saying
I
some
know,
stuff.
some
then-
games I would never condone cheating, but I get why people might be more influenced to cheat towards other games because there might be like money or prestige or some shit on the line. But this is just a straight sim environment between like basically a community that's grown close to each other. Why the fuck would you come here and cheat? That's just stupid.
Rifle.
That's stupid on top of stupid.
It's just chick ritual.
Yeah, cheating is horrible, but cheating here is just like it's horrible times 2 square. I don't know. It's just bad.
Well, and then he was like, not apologetic at all. He just kept saying, "Oh, the Su-25-2 can see that," blah 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 blah. And we're like, yeah, whatever. And then at the end, he was like, "Well, I know 2 other people that are also Red Storm Rising guys, and they already got your files." And I'm like looking at him like,
What?
you don't know what you're talking about, and why the hell are you bringing that up? And that shit is so old and under the bridge, and I don't even care if those guys play here. You know, I want everybody to play and have fun. I really don't care.
What about my files?
Drax, did you see the?
Not to mention nobody
My
has.
motherfucking files.
Even if you had my GitHub, the database, you need it all, or it's not gonna work. It's working everything.
And whiskey was always a shit stir, dude.
Yeah, so I didn't like. I'm like, why even bringing that? No, fuck, whatever, dude. And then he started contacting all of you guys, and I'm like,
Just SA 6 hours over here.
whatever.
Yeah, he reached out to me, and I was like, dude, I don't like. All of a sudden, I have a friend request. I'm like, what's up? And then you saw that? I posted it.
I don't group people.
Striker of 280.
I'm sorry. I always treat everyone individually, because grouping people is a mistake that humans do constantly. You know, with everything.
Yeah.
Well, then why you always shit on Red for, bro?
I know. I used to
Bro,
me because used to be everybody played on blue and nobody played on red, and I would like I own all the modules. You catch me playing when I used to play. I played on red. I'd be the Su-25T driver the entire time, even though I owned all the other modules because red needed it. And then people used to call me and red twofold like, "Oh, you're just pumping red up, blah blah." You know, all that shit.
I'm only giving you a hard time. I'm only giving you, but
I know, but
I gotta admit,
on every server. Like you see it on blue flag as well. And they had to swap lights just the color of them just to get past it. Like it's just every server like that.
I just laugh at them now because I don't even care anymore. It's like whatever. Say what you want.
yeah. Honestly, Drax, I think I could speak on everyone's behalf. You created a server here that it makes it really hard to play anywhere else.
Absolutely.
This is the server. It's a server I want to play on, and when there's lag, that means I can't play because that shit pisses me off.
And the fact that you're lagging, you're plugged right into it, like you're that close to it.
Yeah, this server's messed up. I wasn't lagging, but I could watch the lag. Yeah.
Yeah. The fact, I get it. When you see it, it's like, fuck.
Oh, it's perfect now. No,
the bubble thing works nicely. Yeah, the bubble's a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now that Red
Hey,
4
do we
only
have
has
GCI? Who's the baddie over
T55.
Sakumi right now? I got him blocked.
Kill it.
Yeah, get far out,
blind
like
on
10 seconds, I'll shoot him.
No, blind on anything over Sakumi. You've got an F14 119 from 450.
What did you guys
Copy.
take the bubble to watch it flip over to make? Because that's like I tested it locally, but never on the full server with people. But
I mean, performance-wise, it's good, and it concentrates the battle. My only concern is that it doesn't allow larger flanks, because sometimes you just get tired of the main front. So if people are like working on makeup, sometimes you want to go press Beslin. That's my only concern with it. But you know, it might be more interesting, especially when we get to the Syria map. But I think it's the same performance anyway. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, there's always a major and a minor front. Like, there's always a major and a minor front, and sometimes you just kind of like, oh god, I just don't want to slug it out between Guitar and Scooby.
But the bubble can be as big as we want it to be.
Drax, how difficult would it be to write it to where if we captured an enemy base full of Apaches, that we get those, and if they capture a base full of COP 50s, they get them.
The minute ED gives us access to spawn in client slots that people can join, because we can't do that right now.
There's a splash over there, over me.
I just thought it'd be cool. Like, it doesn't have to be a patch or whatever. Like, you go capture this random crazy base out in the middle of nowhere. You know, it's really hard to capture or even contest or defend, whatever.
No,
you get something special out of it, you know.
The units have to be baked in the mission file, even though I technically wrote a mission file. Like, I'm gonna start injecting weather and all sorts of stuff because I can, because I'm writing files.
All right. Well, if you do the weather thing, just keep clouds vacant over bases.
No, I can't. You can't. You either.
I know.
You ever play with it?
I know. I want to be able to bomb Sochi without having cloud coverage over it. You know.
Let's
Burnerz
separate the men from the boys. If you can
I
bomb,
know.
if you can launch weapons through a hole in the cloud, which were you around when I turned that shit way up for fun?
Yes.
When the clouds first came out, and it was like, holy
Yes.
shit.
I've been playing pre-COVID, and then basically when COVID hit, like I was on the server daily because I work from home. And as a field tech, there's not a whole lot you can do from home. So I was just basically paid to play DCS.
They burnt me out at work so bad that I just wanted to crawl in a ball on the couch. That's where I went.
I got burnt out too, but my company, like, I don't want to throw my arm out, pat myself on the back.
Things are good.
They realize they can't
Nick,
like
I didn't
replace
see,
me.
I didn't see your text there.
That's what happened now.
I didn't see you.
Quick question. GJ10.
I'm just looking
Did they kill
around.
the CC?
Negative, not yet.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No. No.
No, we still have it.
Copy.
Oh, wait, sorry. No, it's dead, but it's still red. That might be a bug.
Copy. It's
Okay.
dead.
I coming with repair.
Yeah, there was an 18 over that was bombed.
Yeah, Bravo 1 was doing it. Nice deal.
Sorry.
Well, watch out, there's a Abrams on that farm.
What?
Yeah.
Which farm?
I know.
When I'm working on the server, sometimes it does weird funky things with the base capture, the color stuff.
Yeah.
Whoever did that airstrike on the blue smoke, that was good.
Is there a performance reason
good? Okay.
on the game?
Yeah, smoke's gone, man.
Smoke
For
is
what?
gone.
Is there a performance reason why the Bucks not in the game? For acquisitions?
Hey, not gonna lie,
Like, the
DSM
SC2,
seems to
SC3.
play Blue Flag.
Yeah, I have
never
to
checked
ask
out this.
about
Yeah,
that.
check it out, man.
Yeah.
Check it
So
out.
I'd be interested if there's a
It's
performance
just
reason.
fully red versus blue. Like right now, anything can
Sometimes there
happen.
is, but the only thing I
All
saw
these units are
the HK
player
Q7, I think there's
spawned,
something weird about
and
it,
yeah, man.
but
Okay.
So right
I know one of
now-
the SAMs
the,
where if you
I'm
got
just
into
looking.
it would crash the whole server. So it's like weird shit like that, or performance reasons. But we have to find it, and it's really hard sometimes.
With that HQ7.
Are you listening to their
crashing
conversation?
Because it's Southwest, it's kind of like the Tunguska and Arabia. That's been around for like years.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the bug should be fine because I mean it's on other servers in terms of being able to produce.
Yeah, maybe they fixed it and they never turned it on, or there's some weird balance.
Like, Blue
I
Flag's
gotta ask
cool.
Swooper because Swooper's like the main balance guy these days. So I gotta ask him.
I
I used to do it all, but now it's
I
all
don't
like,
doubt. Discord,
why
no.
is this turned on?
People play Discord. People play SRS.
Why is there
People
an
play
equal sign
nothing.
instead of an equal or greater than?
It's whatever, man.
That was fucking weird.
That was funny.
Yeah, I can't do it, and I looked at it. I'm like, well, you have to have exactly 70.
If be advised, enemy units at Sochi. Enemy units at Sochi.
Units are in
Sochi.
I can't spawn.
Yeah.
Time period, honor, punishment, mission.
Oh, now let me spawn. Never mind. I retract that statement.
No, we are good then.
No, there's a JTAC here. You can see it. Interesting. Put up the mountain.
Yeah, man. Oh, there he is.
I'm gonna go create an empty mission with these artillery pieces sitting in it, and then read the mission file and see if these damn names are correct or not. Because ED changes shit sometimes and breaks things.
But wasn't Graggles? Didn't you have the whole config files for DCS on GitHub, so you can see the name change? You should check Graggles because I'm pretty sure he's got it all kind of.
Yeah, but it, like.
No, I see your point.
Like, I was talking to Swooper a little bit, like the event, like the kill events, we get a certain piece of data, and Swoop was like, "Oh no, it's in the server under this
Yeah,
name."
man,
and I'm
hit
like,
up.
we can only rely on
Do you
what
have
the event
Do you
gives
have
us.
the Discord? Do you want the Discord
To
link?
know what fired and what got shot, and
Hey,
whatever.
Brahms.
Sorry, jokes. Spetsru, enemy Apache to your right wing. Head down the coast right now.
Yeah, just tell me to shut up when you need to play.
No,
Where is
talk-
the Abrams, guys? Where is the Abrams? Shooting
I
me.
can't see it yet. Spetsru, Apache 208 on the coast. Merlin, I'm blind on Abrams. Blind on him.
Okay. Copy.
Yeah, I'm on the coast too. It's a
Black
Huey
Falcon
here.
F-15 chasing you, 209 from 13 into 26.
Yeah.
Gucci, last known for Apache 13605. Careful, friendly Huey in the area.
Friendly Huey. Okay.
This damn jam.
Black Falcon, his speed 900, your speed 700. You're not going to be able to outrun him.
And there's an Abrams.
I'll have to kill him.
Copy.
Battle plan is if we're in a CAW 50.
Hey, Drex,
and
can you make it to where I fire unlimited 120Bs?
I'll make it
Just a
so
bunch
it'll
of stuff
fire and
here.
it'll turn around and it'll hit you in the face.
Do it, bro.
Actually, no, I can't. I can spawn explosions next to you.
Don't do that. I played it on GTA 5 online.
Spent Scoochie blind on an Apache. Merlin blind on Abrams.
It's messed up as I
Yeah.
can't ask the server, hey, give me all your missiles that are in the air. No, I gotta store them as they're fired, and I can never ask what it's doing again.
But is
Loading JTAC. No, I wrong. I loaded fucking JTAC.
Well, put the JTAC down anyway. I mean, like, we'll need it for the Abrams. Isn't there an event handler for the whole if fired thing? Is that important?
Well, so like units you can do, so you have to get the object in order to call things on it, the Lewis side of things. But like for the weapon object only shows up in the event when it's fired, and then you gotta store it somewhere, and then ask it its information. But if you lose it on in the Lewis side of things, you won't get it again. You can't say, "Hey missile, give me the missile that has this ID." There's no functions to do that. It's missing so much.
When are we getting our rainbows, bro?
Like today, I know you guys are killing the ammo depots and the fuel, but I can't repair that, so it's like it's like game breaking, like motherfucker.
Remember when the J-Sals first came out, like about 5 years ago, and people were bombing the runways with the J-Sals?
Yeah, same thing.
And there was no way to repair the runways until like you restart the server.
We did figure a way out though. We could put a visible hidden warehouse and hook it to every single base, and you can never turn it off.
Trex, here's the thing. Is they were taking out our ammo and our base shit.
Right there.
Well, I know. I don't want anybody's shit to be taken out unless I can repair
they
it.
They weren't doing it with Strellas. They were doing it with other shit. It's like, all right, well, we're gonna return a favor because we spawned 12 Strellas, and now we just lost our Strellas, but they didn't lose their bombs to take our shit out with. You know what I mean? But
Can
we
you
keep
put a
losing stuff.
polygon over the ammo dumps and delete a type of missile going from Drex? Maybe that will prevent the.
Nope.
You can still go low, and you can still gun them down.
I can't blow the missiles, so.
Drex.
Well, I can spawn an explosion
between
next to
you
them.
But yeah, it's like we
well, Drex.
What?
Yeah, Red 4 did not. I know that because I wasn't on when they targeted the ammo dumps, but I know that like they were targeting ours with bombs, J-Sals, and different shit like that.
Yeah.
And
it just
sucked. Next, you know, like, oh, we lost our Strellas, or I mean not Strellas, our Smirches because we were using it to take out their ammo dumps. I'm like, well, that's fucked.
No, it's not. It's never a one-side thing.
Left wing.
I know.
Man.
It's always a both sides thing. It's just it drives me nuts when there's no mechanic to repair it because I'm like, okay, yeah, you blew it up, repair it. It's fine.
Yeah.
But if there's no way of doing that, it's like.
I get it. The best way of doing it is removing the fucking thing. I get it.
Got him.
It's like that toy your kids don't play with fairly. You don't discipline the kids, you take away the fucking toy.
It's like your buddy getting in your car that you drive to work every day and driving off, and there's no way of calling him back for your cars. Have to walk to work every day.
Fuck that, dude. That's not a friend.
Till the next day, and the car shows up.
I don't want anyone. You let people borrow your car, like anyone?
No, my car's faster than a Lamborghini. I ain't gonna fucking let anybody borrow.
Even before that, it could have been a fucking jalopy. It could have been a Pinto, bro. You let someone borrow that thing? Never. Ever. No.
Probably wrecked my car because it's too fast.
The Tesla?
Yeah.
Roadster?
It's Model 3 performance. But
nice.
I've clocked it on the Draggy at 2.9 seconds, 0-60.
It's fast. I bet you I can drag it up the hill here.
Is that you in the Huey that just passed me?
I'm on the list for the truck too. I want the quad motor.
Alright, yeah.
Who's the Huey?
Should have
That's friendly Spets.
There's an Avenger right there looking at you.
What are you doing these days, Drex? I haven't talked to you in a while.
The truck should have 1,300 horsepower quad motor. I'm on the list.
I would love a car, but
it's gonna be faster than my car, which is the stupid thing about it.
Yeah, I know. Channel.
Why are you quiet, Dylan? Is he quiet to anyone else or just me?
Yeah, he's quiet.
Is that better?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. My parents used to have a fucking Ford Excursion, the 6.0 diesel in it. That thing would fucking out torque anybody off the line.
But the thing about it, if you look at electric motors, diesel trains run on electric motors.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, I get that. Yeah.
That's a good point.
Yeah. You know, they think they're diesel, but no, it's diesel electric. The electric goes to a wire to the electric motors of the trucks. Because you can get perfect torque across every single wheel because you can balance it out.
Probably Mirage. Oh, he's lagging.
But the
got nothing. You got nothing on my 2074 DeLorean, bro.
The Cybertruck I do, because it's all stainless steel. It's the new DeLorean.
This is a 2074 DeLorean.
Hey Drex, my girlfriend switched to tandem.
It was a joke, Drex.
Yo, what's up? SU-33.
The
What's
DeLorean,
up, buddy?
year 2074.
I'm just looking for
2074
tanks.
DeLorean.
There's a vehicle right there. You see that?
Yeah, but if it's the original DeLorean, that thing catches on fire.
It's not. This one's from the year
true.
2074. We've come back with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, you went there with the engine, you came back. You still have the same engine.
Remaster. Like in that year, we've got the the blueprints to it. We got the all the shit for it, all the rights, and we redid it.
Hero, what's up, buddy?
You know,
they're making them electric now.
Where's your
Doc
brother, man?
Brown and fucking Michael J. Fox sucked the
Oh,
left nut.
dude. Oh,
Yep,
shit.
Cybertruck is a
Something's
origami.
got me.
So disrespectful.
Dude, that Cybertruck looks like something my kid made out of Legos in kindergarten.
Yeah, but do you know why it's built like that?
Because they had a 9-year-old on the driving board. I don't know.
It's fucking bulletproof.
All right.
The most cars have a unibody, right? So there's the entire body is the frame. The Cybertruck is literally going to be stamped, laser scored, and folded like origami, and then welded in the corners where it comes together. And that's the frame of the truck.
Hey, Carnage.
What's up, buddy?
Are you impressed by the Cybertruck?
Dude, I will totally drive one, but there's no way I can do that for my job. There's no way. It just won't last. It won't work.
I think electric cars will eventually have 1,000-mile range or more.
Well, the new 80s, I keep forgetting the name of the new batteries.
Dude, EV vehicles will become the thing. That's gonna happen.
It already is, and they're better than regular cars. I've had one for 3 years.
I'm not denying
I
it.
go everywhere with the damn thing.
Sorry guys. I see the boogie over the far GJ.
Yeah.
Dude, I live in redneck utopia. I tell them all the time, like these EV vehicles you're all talking shit about, that's gonna be the same thing as the automobile was like when it was first, shown. Everybody walked by on their horses with their broken down automobile, and at first it was like, oh, you should get yourself a horse. And it's not even that bad. Like it's gonna happen. And I'm embracing it. I want it.
Merlin, there's
I have
a 24 feet.
a Fisker Karma as a daily driver.
Yeah, I
Love-hate
understand
relationship with it.
the fact
Is it
that
electric?
not repairing still. He tried to land near.
Yeah, the 4680 battery, that's the new one. Because the current batteries will last 250,000 miles, and this new battery, because of the tabless tech on the top, is going to last 1,000,000 miles because there's not much filament for trucks to go through. They're making them right now for the. That's why I want the bigger truck, because I want the gigantic freaking range on it. So if I go towing, it'll drop down to about 250 miles. I'm guessing from the 500 plus that they're touting is going to have.
Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be legit.
But it's like cold rolled stainless steel and it's thick. Just that's the nuts part about it.
Yep.
But who knows the final? But usually when they show a car, the final one's really
Range is
close.
extended to similar to a hybrid. I haven't gotten any kills yet. I've just been shooting at.
Usually there are slight changes though, like you were saying.
I shot at that
I'm trying to see what the
Apache, and then I shot at.
What I want to do is I'm getting a tandem paramotor so I can take other people up instead of flying by myself. And I'm gonna put that in the back of the truck and I'll drive the truck around, and then wherever I go to the airports I can park, sleep in the truck in the air conditioning, and then go flying and then come home. That's the idea.
Oh yeah, that's right. I was going to tell you, my girlfriend finally got a tandem pump with the sensor and everything.
Repairing.
Oh, I'm still running the Omnipod with the compiled loop.
Oh yeah? I like that.
Yeah, it's working good. My doctor's like...
Okay, repairing, far prepared, spawn guys, spawn.
I can't help you, Falcon, sorry, I'm in the C25T. Good luck.
I know.
If anybody wants to help Falcon at GJ10.
Can be.
See that time around you?
No, I don't see. I blind.
Because I can't play the Apache on red.
Just 1 o'clock.
The only chance is very fast. Go to warehouse, try to take a crate and spawn Leclerc.
Merlin, put down RPG troop first as well, so it at least protect you a bit.
What?
Put down infantry. That'll help you
RPG. Okay.
Yeah, that might. Oh, you probably can't do it too close to the base. Not sure.
Not in the previous base. Not load any, because the message.
Abrams is there, but if you want to.
Yeah, there's a lot of people.
You're shooting.
God, Abrams are so much better.
Okay, I have the MA4. Very good.
Probably. And they've also upgraded a lot of features.
People don't use the Abrams most, they use the other
of the
tanks.
server.
Yeah.
Like the bubble system.
I haven't done the matchups.
There's a lot of rules changed.
I remember watching a linebacker take out an Abrams, so I was like, what the fuck?
I mean, the Leclerc's good though. It's got a fast fire rate, faster than the Abrams. Just the armor values aren't as much, but that's about it. That's fair.
But like, if you see me come in with a Gazelle L, I'm gonna shoot you in the butt and blow you up anyway. It doesn't matter what you're in. Even though it
doesn't matter about the tanks. It's the
I've lost my touch on that. Who was anyone in here? I came over a hill 2 days ago. I was in the Gazelle L because I forgot how to fly everything else. And I came over the hill. Someone was in a COP 50, and they did a couple pot shots at me, and I just came right at them. And you turned around and started hailing like it looked like oh shit.
No, that wasn't me. That wasn't me.
No. That was me.
I popped over the hill, but I came down, and I usually do that 1 foot off the ground, fly down the hill or whatever. But I bounced off the ground, and I was like, fuck. Okay.
Yeah.
Because I know how fast the top 50 is. I had to go fast.
No, the problem is my ping is too high. And you're lagging. I watch you. You're just keep like RC plane. Did you have that RC? Little RC planes flying.
It's not.
And you're jumping all over the
well,
place. Yeah.
Well, jump over the place because it's fast.
Ban Drex. I saw you duck, because I was in a K50 as well. It was at Make Up Voting Mob. You were ducking up and down from the trees. And every time I tried to get a Vicar on you, you duck behind a tree and like, fuck it.
Well, yeah, I do that on purpose. I hide behind buildings. Somebody was firing.
Yeah, but how do you know I had a Vicar on you? Did you have DCI telling you?
No, there's.
This is a problem now.
No, the Gazelle has a
Yeah, RWR.
RWR.
A show going crazy.
Laser. It's not radar guided.
I don't know what's the problem.
Oh yeah, I got the Apache.
Every time.
Sometimes I'll see the smoke though, and I'll hide behind a tree. Yeah. I'm always near a tree or a building. That's how I stay alive in that thing.
But the Vic is laser guided. The Gazelle only has RWR.
Oh, there's something in the woods there that's shooting at me here at GJ 11. You
Well,
can see the tracers.
We got tours firing at Gudada too.
Yeah, someone just got flashed to Gadada.
I used to fly the Ka 50 constantly, and what I do, you know, going up against the Ka 50 is he's probably going to shoot me. I need to come around and flank him from the side, so I'll dip down in a tree or some low point and try to fly around. A lot of times nobody sees me, and I come right up and shoot him right the side.
Yeah, because we didn't have GCI, but on the aero, most of times we are going around.
Well, I have a extended Warthog stick, and I have the MFG rudder pedals, and that makes it flying any of those type of helis.
Man, you have F14 at your 10 o'clock.
Oh shit!
Oh, you have the Warthog.
Yeah, there's like a Huey or something sitting in the woods.
You.
Shooting.
Copy. Bearing.
Okay, I'm 9, flare.
Flaring.
Are you talking GJ10?
Okay, he's going out.
It's all about that purple mud.
Cheers, Melon.
Pushing.
What are you guys talking
okay,
about?
he's behind you. He's cold.
Oh shit.
Go to Opel Gudada.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Standing at 14.
I don't know if that was the.
Okay, man, he's going out. He's behind you. Now it's closing. 6 o'clock. 5 miles.
Copy.
Stay low. Stay very low.
Bearing.
He's now at your 301. 2 miles. 2 miles. Closing. Flare. M7 on you.
Flare.
M7.
I got me.
Nice.
Where's our cap?
Where are you?
Variable, are you on channel? No.
West Gudada?
Yeah, he's just right next to Gadada. Tours are firing on.
Okay, I see him.
Yeah. Fuck.
Bolt 31, Mirage, 127 for 6, following you. Variable, enemy F14, 327 for 3, left wing. Check.
127 for 6, Rod.
309, follow Tor. Merge in 3, 2, 1, merge variable.
Merge now.
Hot turn.
Splash.
He's splashed.
Wow.
Bolt 31, update Mirage, 113 for 8, Angels 4, still hot. Bolt 31, right turn, drag him over SA13. Bolt 31, update, faded contact, 120 for 7.
1207, Rod.
No, I can't fly it on the red team.
Bolt 31, update, 132 for 6, still tracking. Angels 3, your Angels 4. Okay, turn out, engage. Bolt 31, hard right. Bolt 31, on your nose, 166 for 3, Angels 2, left to right. On your nose, he's beaming you, 180 for 2, on your nose. Angels 1.6, 195 for 2. You're on S6, slow it down.
Do you know what I want to
Bolt
do?
31, slow it down, right turn, slow it down. Right turn. Hard right through, Bolt 31.
Contact. Box 2.
Explosion at Gudada.
Yeah.
There's lots of
Kill it.
Bolt 31 that, got the legs, Fox 3.
Go.
No, something's burning, that's what I'm saying.
He's flying over SA13. He's turning into... No, that's trash. He's turning on your left. Merge left wing, he's around you. Alright, you're on your own, buddy. You merged.
Roger. Ooh, he's laggy.
Yeah. Merlin, let the AI do it.
Yeah, he's behind the trees. Fuck. Yes!
Let's drill her out in. Get it.
He's lagging. Splash!
Woo!
You make me want to sign on just to
Appreciate.
see if he's really lagging. Like, because there's server lag and there's network lag. And
No, his client is
everybody.
lagging.
I mean, everybody's
Is
like
it-
that, you know.
We have the bottom, the magic bottom lag.
Like if
When
I
you shoot,
if I see a client lag,
Yeah,
it doesn't
man.
bother me because I can't do anything about that. But server
I mean,
lag
and it's
drives
also-
me nuts.
It's also the Fox 3s, right? They're in the radar gun
Yeah.
and stuff. They'll get. But
they're
if
like
you fire a heater
peer-to-peer.
on somebody. Yeah, but heaters will get them.
Yeah.
yeah, guys,
Who
we
killed
need the
that guy?
gap. We need the gap.
Why is there SAMs on the runway?
Bad slinging. Bolt 3-1. Strela killed it. Friendly Strela killed it to your left.
Well, is it a player slung unit? Sometimes
They're
the
Bucks.
base spawn units. Yeah, Base spawn
Oh, we
units.
can move this. I'll move it. We can move the SA6s. That's portable.
If it's
Yeah, man,
player
call
slung,
outs,
yes. If
all
it's
that.
base spawn, you can't use it.
Be very careful with
How's
any
the quality
group
there on
units.
YouTube?
Don't go
Check
far.
it out.
Stay in it.
No, right next to the good restaurant. I'm gonna put it on green first as well.
Oh.
Yeah. Or
Now it's
I'll have
Data, by the
to
way.
figure out how to lock them down.
Let's drop that.
Cover that.
Stupid ass pathing in this game, man.
So Drex, what's the server cap?
60.
Is it made to where only 30 can go blue and only?
Yep.
And
Because I watched 30 blue pegged out a day or two ago, and it didn't go above, and I saw people trying, and yeah, it's locked.
Awesome.
We're just fueling up now.
Did I hate the stack games, dude?
I had 56 and 58 people on the server, and I think it even hit 60 a couple times, and it was smoother than the old map, which was the whole map in 30 players.
Gotcha.
So definitely onto something. I want to put the carrier back in, but it's like
laggy.
CWIS though. Like if you start doing anti-ship missions,
I know.
It's fine for the SM2s, but even with like
See you later, man.
CWIS will just drag the whole server
Hero.
down.
I was thinking of
my hero.
literally sticking it out there and making it kind of dead. And it's the only
Then it
boat.
kind of makes the carrier pointless then if it's out there, right? You know. And also people tend to abuse it as a mobile sand battery.
Is it too close? Can you put this shit far out?
No, it's gonna be as far away as Anapa or Vaziani, like way out there.
So I'm saying, like, will that help out with the issues?
Or something.
But it's just because there's some people that just. Actually, it doesn't even matter at this point because if we got the server full, then who cares?
Right.
Well,
it's definitely going to show up in the Syria map. Syria map is going to be even cooler than this one.
I'm just going to be happy with the lack of dense forests. So you know, this indestructible trees things just frustrates the shit out of me.
What are the chances of a Nevada map?
We have to do pretty low.
Right.
We had a Nevada map a long time ago.
Yeah, there was not many people on it.
It's kind of like the Marianas map or whatever. Not big enough.
Yeah. The three big maps for multiplayer are this one, Syria, and PG.
Well, this one's free, so that helps, I'm sure.
Well,
you can make Marianas a Hilo only map.
I thought Marianas was there's something wrong with it. I haven't even touched it.
It's just too small, dude. Just way too small.
Yeah, but that's why I make it a Hilo only map, right?
I know, but how many people want to come fly their F-16s on a Hilo only map? You can't do
not
it.
optimized now.
If it's a Hilo only map.
You'll split the player base, and that's never a good thing. Even if the Drex was able to accommodate, even if he was able to accommodate both that, like you just split the player base for us. You don't do that.
No, you're right.
I was thinking of doing is taking the secondary server that I had, and put this Bubble War system on, but make a badass World War II map where.
That'd be badass, dude. But honestly,
but it's really the bubbles are really small because they can't be small.
Don't burn yourself out.
No, I built a tool. I didn't code myself in a corner with what.
And we all appreciate you making Kirkwood.
All I do is
burn himself out. None of these servers would exist.
That's what I'm saying.
I did burn myself out. I'm back, but anyway.
I do remember that. Yeah.
The all of World War II system, and it wouldn't have helicopters, not when they were doing that, but basically it would be as small bubbles, because World War II you didn't have a big bubble, so it'd be small little concentrated battles, and then the strategic point stuff that we can use, I can make it World War II based, like I have concentration camps and factories, and which I'm not going to touch because there's so much work to be done on this modern one to make it better, which I'm you see me flying, right? That means I'm not going to burn out. As long as I'm flying, and then I'll do a little dabble in here, and then I'm flying, and I'll do a little dabble in here.
FPS rifle troop.
Drax, I flew on a server for like a year before you jump back on it. So, I've seen you get burnt out.
I want to play COD on DCS.
Forgot about that.
I wish DCS and Arma had a baby.
Oh, I do too.
Yeah, the golfing from Sochi for Cap.
Come up with ideas all goddamn day. Like there's one idea that I still haven't done, but the strategic points can come in where you build the strategic point prison, and then when people eject, there'll be little people sitting there, which will fire a gun at you if you try to go pick him up. But if you pick him up and he's the enemy, then you can drag him back to the prison, and while he's in prison, half of his war bonds will go to you.
You're badass.
And then his team would be like, dude, you gotta break me out, we gotta go blow the prison up, I'm losing my money, and everybody's like, ha. You know, probably point at him and not help him, but then maybe eventually he can get his friends together and go blow the prison up. I don't know. Like, crazy ideas like that.
Well, how difficult would it be like if somebody ejected and they get like a certain amount of war bonds? Like, you already have that set. If you eject, you get this many war bonds back. But if someone comes and picks you up and brings you back to a base,
yeah, maybe you get the rest back.
Yeah, like so if I killed someone, I have 1,000 temp war bonds, but then I have to eject. I don't get all that. But if someone comes to pick me up.
I think the next big strategic point thingy will be like forts. It's basically AI controlled emplacements, and like Syria, maybe it'll have a Scud battery, and the Scud battery will automatically pick and fire on things. Like what you do is you build it and you leave it alone, and it just does its thing. But maybe the warbond points that it gets when it kills things, it distributes that along with the rest of the system. There's so much I could do with the strategic point system. The way I put it in the game as it is, the way it is now, it's just like a beginner, like let's see how this plays, you know, type of thing. I could think of a million things to keep adding to this thing.
I mean, I know, but
it has to be running
good.
There's
things that are feasible and things that are going to take months amount of coding that will just burn you out.
Well, that's the thing. I wrote all these tools. Like say DCS gets really bad in the performance department, we can make the bubbles smaller, even though that's kind of a sucky solution. It's better than not being able to play at all. Or if it gets better, we make the bubbles bigger. Like all I do is I drag this thing up and I run this one command and it splits the files for me automatically. So I wrote myself a tool to handle things.
I have the bogey over the mountain.
Just give us the Apache on red, I'll be happy.
You gotta start splitting this stuff. It's more fun when it's split, even though you don't want to play with
I get that, but not with the helos, man. Not with the helos.
Yes, with the helos.
No,
Attack
buddy.
Helos.
Spike 2000, Spike 2000.
Hey, Russians don't have Apaches.
The Apache sucks ass right now.
I know, because the people behind it suck.
This is the big 29.
Even the guys that fly it well,
all I'm doing is
sucks
delivering
right
it to Sochi, so that I can put missiles on it.
I love
and then
smoking them with
because
I'll have
because
fuel.
I was gonna.
Yeah, that's fine.
I was gonna make a point to actually flying that thing well, but all I'm gonna probably do in the beginning is to figure out how to fly that thing like I do the Gazelle, which is kind of stupid, but.
And I get it, dude. It's like I want to fly the 16. If I'm gonna fly a jet, it's gonna be the 16. So I'm red for it. I'm red for it. So.
Fox 3 F14, 12 pound.
Plus the people that fly red for strictly, like I don't know, those are my peeps. So I'm not gonna switch these peeps up or the 16 up for a fucking Apache, but I still want to fly it. So now I'm forced to fly on other servers to get to my Apache fix, which just is fine. But it's like, I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah, you know.
There's a give or take, and the Blue Force got to do the same thing.
Shit, come on. Well, that was cool. I don't even know what hit me. Oh, it's a jet. Oh no, it was a jet. It was 18.
They'll do it every time.
Tours are out on it. Yeah, he's flying over Godada right now. That's cool.
Taking off into 25T, heading toward past Gudada, trying to find some of those SAMs down there.
Yeah, there's definitely some shit.
Somebody got shot down over Godada. Is that you?
Yeah, I think that was at 18.
The bad guy or good guy?
Bad guy.
Oh, good. Son of a bitch got me before I could drop down my man pad.
I'll tell you right now, the red side right now has their shit together way better than blue, because blue will just like goof off and then they'll disappear for like lunch.
Well, you gotta understand, dude, most people that jump on the server or even jump in this game, they're flying the F-18, the F-14, and the Apache.
Yeah.
So you're gonna get all the new.
They don't fly anything that helps their side. Most of them. Some of them do, but
Yeah,
most
well, that's
of them
my point, dude. You're gonna get all the newbies on a blue 4.
Yeah, that's what's happening.
Yeah, that happens. I feel sorry for Blue 4 and old teams, but especially when a new healer
That's
comes
why
out.
some of us are on blue right now, because we're like, what are you guys doing? You know.
See, I would love to go fly blue 4. I miss fucking carry ops 14, 18 sometimes, and all that other shit. But dude, like it's 4-1 blue to red.
Yeah, I haven't played blue. I think I played blue once, and it was my last time.
And if you're gonna get rid of the cheater on red 4, get rid of the toxic player on blue 4. I think that's an equal give or take.
I don't know. Cheaters are pretty worse, I think, but that's just me.
Cheaters suck, but so do toxic players, because toxic players cause other players to leave
Yeah, but
and not want to come back.
who's the toxic player today?
Probably me.
No.
Get him.
I don't know.
I think I've known worse than you. Trust me.
One guy is. I think I know this person.
Yeah.
Just to say one of them.
I'm just loud. I mean, I don't push it. You know, I really don't.
Well,
push
some people are just real rude and like insulting and like like, oh, you're stupid kind of mindset. If that makes sense.
Right. I might say jokes that are inappropriate, but I never like target and focus.
The goal between the two sides, what we're really trying to do is like you play red, it's a different type of playing than blue. Like the tactics aren't going to be the same.
You just lose it from
which makes it fun, because if you switch the other side, it's like you got a completely different. It's like StarCraft when you have the Protoss and the Zergs, and they just play completely different, but they're balanced in some weird sort of way.
It's not balanced that way though. We don't have that type of we don't have full fidelity red mods like we do on blue 4.
Well, I know that. That's why you guys got the 16. We're trying to give more like the Hinds coming over.
Oh, the Hind.
No, you
guys
don't
have the Hind.
No, we have the Hind, but blue 4 gets to have it too right now.
Yeah, but the Apache goes over there. Nobody's flying the Hind over on blue anyway, so it doesn't even matter.
Why would you fly the Hind if you have the Apache?
Exactly. Even though the Apache sucks ass right now.
Well,
literally, if an Apache fires a Hellfire at you, just move. Most people can't.
Oh, we know.
You're fucked.
But dude, it's the shiny new toy, and now suddenly
you can't balance on a shiny new toy.
I get that, Drex, but we had the helos on all sides. Suddenly, a shiny new toy comes along, and it's stuck to one side. For the sakes of what you guys want to go for, I get that, and I'm all for it.
I have contact behind me, guys. Cover me if you go on.
I think the timing was wrong on that decision.
Nope.
And it's your server, dude. You can say nope all you want, and I can't argue that.
Not right now.
I would never. I'll get banned. I'll find my way to say for whiskey. No, I'm not upset. I'm not upset. I'm just gonna raise the voice.
Carter, you're fucking wasted right now.
Actually, no, I'm not. I'm gonna get shot.
You sound fucked.
Like but it's alright.
Definitely had 2 beers.
I'm trying to transport this MiG to Sochi, listening to your ass.
Okay, come on.
Fair enough. Is anyone in GCI right now?
We had Tamper on our server for like a long ass time. If I can take Tamper and take anybody,
do it.
I'm not even close to Chump, dude. You guys listen to that guy? Ran over here?
Tamper's worse.
Really?
Tamper got the entirety of Hoggett to call me a Nazi because I supported everything he posted.
Tamper was the real deal. Tamper would go on rants.
How long ago was that?
This was not too. You don't remember Tamper?
Tamper was ridiculous. Like if you I'm pretty sure it's all still on Reddit. Like you look up, oh,
Yes,
Drex is a Nazi,
Seen
and I'm like,
posts, but
how's that even have anything to do with me?
Tamara was a troll farm.
And then he's like, you're against me. I'm like, I got rid of you because I told you to stop talking about the fucking politics shit. Make your own goddamn, server.
I think
over
would
there
be very helpful
it.
seeing this server. Well, I mean, let's
Let's
follow your nose. First off,
what
do you like? What do you like? Do you like air to air, or do you like air to ground? Do you like to do air to air stuff?
So
dog fighting stuff. Because right now this is gonna be air to air. But this
God, I can't believe how many more people are playing this game since
with DDCS, this server now. But
like,
what's
there
your
used to
thing?
be like
air
a
to
few
ground?
servers. Now there's like hundreds, thousands.
Where is 2000 in this fucking Fort?
we just hit the highest like a week ago. Not even a week ago.
The server, huh?
Nope.
No,
Nobody's.
Not this server, but I'm just saying servers in general, like total players. Played.
The last couple of days, because of Bubble War, we've been almost #1 every time.
Yeah, I'm not talking about
top 4.
I was talking about DDCS. It's about DCS in general. Since the Apache came out and shit, dude, like it's been like its numbers have skyrocketed. But yes, the DDCS is one.
Oh yeah.
Just gotta keep those.
I remember this map used to be like nobody was ever on it.
It's enemy. Body spike. Reagan.
Syria's great.
I don't know. I don't like it.
It's 2000.
That's just me.
Never flew over that mountain. This giant valley below you.
I'm about to run out of fuel here.
Well, as in anything, a map is boring unless you have a system like this.
14 nails.
My one-track mine's failing me.
Guys.
What's up?
Kill them. Kill them.
Nice work. A variable dead.
Oh, we have F-15s? We don't have F-15s.
Is that Mirage still up?
Funny, nobody flies the F-15, but still like one of the most capable
Why is my air brake not
visual
working?
sight fighters because of the bullshit radar.
Friendly 16.
Mirage.
Friendly 16. I saw you.
We don't have it on
Nice.
red, right?
No, you guys got the 33, the 29, the 27. I know it's not as good, but
yeah, it's all
I have
good.
300 pounds of fuel. Where can I go?
Why is my air brake not working?
Reagan. Body spike. Correct.
Yeah. It's a different doctrine, that's for sure.
the 16 should be badass for you guys all.
It will be.
That's true.
When it's done.
Oh, it's still got issues? Oh gosh. I haven't even like learned it at all.
Dude, it's so much better than what it used to be, but it's still got radar issues and keeping lock, but it's a really good air-to-air fighter.
Sounds
I
like
get frame rate issues with it.
In my opinion, I think it's the best air-to-air. Oh shit!
So we're
Guys,
gonna get a full fidelity.
No, I'm out of opinion.
F-15.
It's the best.
It's no work for 16. This is work for Russian.
The Hornet is still the king of BFM.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, I don't know either, because everyone has so much trouble with it.
I say the 14.
Yeah, the 14 is this valley.
So Red Tufle's really good with the 14. There's something weird about if he's far enough away and he shoots the hell that big
In front of you, low, guys.
He shoots that missile
the valley.
I don't
far
see
enough
him.
away. You just need to turn, and you can drop it.
JF-17.
Where is he?
Oh.
I have the JF-17. I used to fly it religiously. I used to only fly the 17.
Fuel 800. Bingo fuel. Fuel 800. Bingo fuel.
Both 3-1 out of fuel. We're gonna try and glide it into Godada.
Good luck.
Why don't I see the
Somebody just got splashed by Godada. South.
Oh, excellent.
You know GCI?
No, I'm just saying, like, I saw him visually get slashed. I was up on a hill.
You guys are missing the missed it too.
Can I girare un channel?
Where'd you come from? Where'd
Sticky,
you
you're on channel, come. Sticky.
886 Wizard 31 Bra 094 450
Man, those long-range seed missiles cost a lot.
What? How much?
Bolt 31, you have ammo.
I am out of fuel.
Like 300 a pop.
Had to turn off the auto GCI because it was
Sloppy,
crashing.
you're on comms?
I got,
Oh, I see.
I got ways of fixing it though. It's gonna take me a little bit of time to.
Sloppy, you have to bandit.
Why do you think it was
023.
If you ask for a tasking on a unit that doesn't exist, it'll crash the server. So I think if a unit dies right in the middle of it asking a tasking, it'll die. So I gotta put in a bunch of extra checks on the Lewis side so that never happens again.
I see.
It was rare. It happened like once a day.
Once a day.
Yeah, once a day. Like what the f?
That's enough.
Oh, like a ninja. He's fighting all.
Well, I put a manpower out on that mountain, so it's on the road. So if you guys get in trouble, you can just go fly over that road.
But I mean the whole bubble war thing is it's gonna switch maps all by itself too. It's gonna switch weather. It's gonna switch times.
Oh,
it's gonna switch. Yeah, I rewrote the map system along with the other system.
I see.
So it'll be like our rotation going, and hopefully it'll be hands off. And get the damn bugs going.
Oh, I got it.
Yeah.
Then all we have to do is just think of cool shit to add to it. That's where I want to get into.
I need to learn Lua.
It was a pain in the ass.
I only have Java and C++. And it's very basic stuff.
Oh, wheels down, Gaddafi.
It's not that basic, especially Java.
No, I mean what I know.
Sorry, it's now good out, huh?
And the system runs on TypeScript and Node, which is even easier to run than. Actually runs great though.
Oh, the
Java's
GB6 probably GB6 SFW sensor fuse. It's a cluster one, cluster munition.
So if I'm fuel starved but RTB, should I just respawn at Anapa?
You check, you get some portion of your points back before you do that.
No, I mean I landed, like I'm wheels down at Kadada.
Then just refill where you are.
There you go.
Okay, runway is blocked though.
Oh shit, I'm not landing. I'm gonna go around. Take off on the taxiway.
Oh, it looks like a red on red. Is that what I saw?
Probably.
Wasn't me this time.
Definitely the
There's
GB6.
16, both of them. That wasn't me this time.
Dude, Fire's the go-to for
Yeah.
Like a part of it's like, do we do anything about that? Everybody's pissed off at him already. He's gonna lose all his war funds really fast.
Yeah.
Still
Flanker's
sucks.
alright.
Yeah, no, I don't flanker. Flanker's like Mr. Lazy to me. I don't want to fly that far. I'm like, fucking lazy.
Dude, so many Red 4 do that too. Oh man, fly all the way from Napa down. Like, put on a video.
I don't know, I enjoy flying, so.
I want to force people to use navigation. That's like a whole part of the game that nobody uses because they just go
Oh.
F10. Oh, that's where I am. Okay.
Yeah.
All the time.
Tricks. I
Wasn't
know
it like
all
that
these. I know all these maps are like the back of my hand though, so I don't need to know where I'm at. Like,
Yeah, no.
with an F10.
I only
Like, I was
know
like,
this
oh,
map.
I know that hill. I know
So-
that. No, I know all of them, dude.
So if
Fucking
you have
all-
if you have
all.
Mariana trench, right? And every time the map loads, I'm spawning the carrier in a different place and it's moving around. You're gonna want to use TACAN, especially if it was a night mission. You'd have to use TACAN or you're fucked.
Yeah,
I know.
You
I
just
know.
in
Yeah, I
the
mean,
middle of the ocean with nowhere to land.
That's
I made a like one of my best flights. I still remember it. It was a Harrier off of a carrier. Which is funny.
Was it Harry?
Yeah, it's a Harrier off a carrier, and then when it was a PG, I blew up a bunch of shit, and then I headed back, and it was just pitch black, didn't see shit, running out of fuel, and I followed the TACAN straight to it, called the radio, and then the whole carrier just lights up in front of you in the middle of the blackness.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Which
that's
is nice.
that's cool as shit, yeah.
That is badass.
And then I landed on it.
Yeah, see, I would have crashed.
Carnage.
What's up, bud?
My issue with
Carnage,
the...
Rabbit, can you check for a F-18 and Min Vody for me? I lost him.
Got a new HOTAS, Wing, F-18. Nice. That's exciting stuff, man.
I only see nothing by Min Vody, just a lot of air-to-air.
Yeah, because he just fit underneath me. Okay.
You got it all hooked up or what?
Thanks, mate. Sorry, Interrupt.
No, you're good. Sloppy, you in comms? Sloppy, you're gonna die. Is that you, Kingster?
Sloppy, no.
Huh?
Are you Sloppy?
No.
Okay.
I'm Kingster on the map too, so...
Alright, just making sure. Well, we had Knife here earlier, and he was a different name in game, so...
Really? What's wrong with him?
New guy, dude. Yes.
That was the other thing about Whiskey. He was a different name when he was doing that shit too. I thought it was some random dude. And then I banned him, and then like 5 minutes later, he's like, "Did you ban me?" And I'm like, "Oh shit, that was Whiskey." That's what Reptar said. "Oh shit, that was Whiskey."
It's funny,
the
dude.
stick. What
Him
grip
and
are
I,
you gonna use? What grip are you using?
Whiskey and I have butted heads so many times in the past, over the last year, over silly, stupid shit.
Yeah, I never talked to him. I was just like,
I don't talk to him either, but next thing you know, he starts calling, like name dropping and talking shit. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna retort, bro. I mean, I got a mouth on me, and I'm gonna fucking talk some shit back.
Spets, I'm over in the AO with the 25T. Let's see if we can hunt down some of these SAMs. I did bring some cast weaponry as well, so.
Gypsy 1-3, you in comms?
Yeah, this is what I'm not getting.
No, good luck, bud. I don't give a fuck. Let him go and die.
Yeah, he comes.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna try to chat. Like, just tell him to come. Like, no, I ain't gonna type shit out. He can go and die.
there he goes. Bye.
Yep, Sloppy, you got a fucking F-15 right in your 6, dude. I hope you
Your short ride.
Let this be a lesson to you non-com dwellers.
Good luck.
This shit should fucking work. Okay, going to the next record.
886 Wizard 31 pop-up group 119 460 at 1000 knots.
I need to make a command to spawn random shit in front of me so I don't have to go sling.
That would be fun, just for you to be like a...
when I'm testing shit, I don't want to like, come on, you know.
We are the bad guys.
It takes all the fun out of it. Come on.
It'd be fun, like you randomly spawn and like a enemy jet, you know, while people are just like taxiing, and if they kill you, they get like 1,000 plus war bonds.
When I was working on a lot of the sling loading stuff, what I would do is I would I would sit in the Huey and I would just slightly pick myself up and turn and spawn, turn and spawn, turn and spawn, turn and spawn, turn and spawn until it started working right.
That's what we do for a speed slinging. So all we got and used. Please don't take this away, Trex. And you know what? I'm not even gonna tell you about it. I'm not gonna tell you about it.
Yeah,
I'll find out anyway.
No, you won't.
Yeah.
We don't sling it.
What?
Yeah, we don't even sling on Red 4, bro. We're just that good.
I'm up in a MiG-29. Sochi.
Let me tell you something. I don't want to take away shit because it takes away strategies. The more shit you have, the more strategies you can put things together in different areas and fucking do cool things with it.
I feel like eventually us on Red 4 are just gonna have the T-55 and the F-16.
In reality, war is not fair anyway. So.
Ottawa.
Oh no! Like
I mean,
people are like,
Ottawa,
this is
Ontario,
realistic. I'm like, oh, you want to play realistic? Huh? It'll be the most boring
Never heard of it?
game you'll ever play.
I'm eventually just gonna go blue 4.
Or people are like, oh, when the Apache comes out, what are you gonna do with it? I'm like, I don't fucking know. I don't even know how it flies. I don't know how bad it is. Like, there's just so many questions that are just not answered.
I think the helos need to be on all sides. That's my opinion.
I'm in the closed beta, so I was flying the Apache around. I'm like, this thing sucks. It's fine what we're doing.
It's not that great, dude, but it is.
It will get better. Just the current state is kind of.
It's just another helo to fly, dude. And I love helos. I fucking love helos. I have all the helos. Well, besides the Gazelle.
What about you, Nick? Where you
Which is hilarious because supposedly
located?
being in closed beta, they give you all the modules. Well, I already bought all the modules, so I'm like,
yeah, pretty much.
Like about that, I haven't even bought modules that I was not even like a fan of, so that's the only ones I haven't bought.
Like I even have the shitty ones, like the Christian Eagle. Like
I was
just
gonna ask, do you have the Christian Eagle, bro?
I used to put that shit on the server because I was that guy. Like you'd be sitting there in your base and the war's getting all heavy, and you'll see this.
Dude, please put the COF 50 in. Put the COF 50 in. I mean, not the COF 50, the Yak. The Yak.
Yeah, the Yak.
Oh,
like,
you of Ottawa, that's
fly
cool.
those things where people are like, what the fuck? Why? You know what I want to do with that though is I want to make it like the JTAC where it'll just start smoking things around you, because it's so slow and so easy to kill.
Dude, that would be badass.
So what's your favorite
So you come
module?
in with this really shitty slow
Nick.
plane that you could shoot down with any tank, like anything really, and then like you got to get close to it. But the minute you get closer than a JTAC, the minute you get close enough, the little smoke will go bink, so you can just fly over something, and go bink, 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 bink.
Yeah, but not only that, like we could fly over, and that could be our A6 or whatever intruder. We fly over, someone in GCI can actually flag this shit.
But I gotta convince the other 4 guys because we do run everything across the team.
I know.
But it's a hilarious, fun thing to do.
But those other 4 guys are strictly below 4, and that's why we keep removing shit from.
Oh, they are. These. Why they? Yeah, calling red blue 4. Red.
You guys keep hitting us with a Nerf bat.
Red. No, everybody gets hit with a Nerf bat. That's what you don't understand.
Is that why the blue 4 still has the Heinz?
No, I don't know why they. I gotta ask them about that. You know how hard it is to take up.
Guys, I have a bandit very close.
Where you at? Where you at?
Near Gudauta, in the mountain.
You got an F-18.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got Taurus out on him. See you. I see Gucci and a MiG. Gucci,
Yeah, he's shooting at me.
124 for 12.
Is he
124
turning it on me?
Merlin went. No. Merlin,
No,
right
it's
off your nose.
friendly.
Yeah, that's a friendly right off your nose. It's MiG.
Yeah, pass friendly.
Yes, that's friendly. Merlin, turn west. You got 120Bs. You're about to fly into. Turn west. Turn west. To fucking.
Yeah, turn it.
You're good. You're good. You defeat him.
Where is he?
You fired another one. Oh, I think he just got shot down.
Where are these funny shit? I don't see.
That's known he's feet wet. 146 for 13.
Okay, feet wet.
Why is that dude that's red asking to be red? God damn.
So there's like when people pick the wrong side, like I don't answer that. There's mechanics that handle the slot switching systems.
Well, I get that, but he's asking to be on red, and he's already on red.
Oh, that's fine.
So like, yeah, the guy's just slow.
There's a bunch of those guys.
Can you move him over to blue? Because that's where he belongs.
I don't move anybody.
God damn it, Trex.
Yeah.
Take it away, but you don't take it right away.
You start abusing your power, people, get pissed.
This sure don't be that.
Use power. What power?
Next thing they're calling
Quote
you
unquote
Nazi on
power.
Reddit.
People, like you don't like it, you just leave, and then my server's empty. But to tell you the truth, I want something that's fun that I like. and I hope other people like it too. And usually those are the best types of servers.
I just can't wait to
Quality
see when I
over
go play,
quantity, right?
Yeah, it's just hard to keep systems running fast with this goddamn company.
Yeah.
It's doing okay now.
I'll take you up in my shipping stars, sister, bud. Give you a break.
I got a. When they first announced that game, I got the fucking Origin jump system.
Dude, how much are you up to? Just throw a
How
total.
much?
Oh man.
Yeah.
Why do
I'm
we
not-
have to talk about this?
I promise not to spend shit, and my whole thing is the minute I can take people's ships and keep them.
You're not
I will-
answering
I
that
will-
question.
I will play that game and fuck
Is
up
that friendly
everybody.
on me?
Where you at?
Left
No.
engine fire.
No.
Because my Star System money's in Tesla stock right now, and it's doing way
Are
better.
you on tack?
Dude, it's a Mirage, and he's popping in and out. I'm not seeing
Oh
it.
my god.
CS
There's a buddy next to me, no?
No. See, now he's up on scope, dude. Like I see him all the time. Like, we got shit for JTech. I'm sorry, dude. I was watching, and you got
Welcome to
I see
Russia.
two Mirages. Yeah. Welcome to Red 4, dude. We got to put an EWR on every fucking mountaintop and AWACS in every canyon. See, now he's off scope again. I don't see shit.
I'll just go off.
Don't go off, buddy.
Sochi.
fuel
Plus, you know,
1500.
I would give you a premium grade GCI, but I haven't got kudos in Fortnite.
What? I'm so confused right now.
You gotta do. You don't know about kudos?
No, I know.
I know
should know.
Drex knows. I know fucking Drex. Nice, Merlin.
Yeah, and
Merlin,
like
you got another,
he
Merlin,
was
another
sitting there
Apache
watching,
pop-up, 09255.
and
092
just
five?
like
Yes.
there's a fucking mirage behind me.
Apache. Oh, you got.
You know,
Apache. Okay, okay.
you know what we were talking about today.
Hold on a second. 02344 Merlin.
Okay. Stand by.
Mirage on you. Mirage 02643
Oh,
hot.
fuck.
He's right on your right wing, dude. Fucking defensive maneuvers.
Fuel 1500.
Fucking 041 for
Mystery
one.
mound,
Yeah,
mystery
he's fired
mound,
he's
I
fired
know.
on you. He's fired on you. You're fucked, bro.
Ciao. Ciao.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
We're talking about the bounty system to go with the kudo system.
I guess that bounties on players.
Yeah, so
Can you make it to where I set 1,000 war bonds on someone, and if someone kills them, they collect it? Fucking A.
which is funny. And then maybe we'll add an automated section of it so it looks at people's stats and the guy that's doing the best that has the highest bounty on him.
Haha.
I'll tell you right now, Hicks is gonna be the highest bounty on our side.
Yeah, we actually said that too, which is hilarious.
The A10 flying son of a bitch.
If I actually
swear to God.
if I stop working on this fucking code, I'll get up there too. I used to be really good.
Dude, I love Hicks. Hicks is my boy. He's constantly messaging me, talking shit, and it's all fun and games, dude. It's all fun and games.
Oh yeah. Well, he's really good, so.
Yeah. We're friends in Discord. He messages me all kinds of silly American politics. I tell him, he's a Kiwi. Just shush.
When the
Keep
F-15
telling
came
himself
out,
that.
when the F-15 came out, we were on PG, and all these people are like, "You can't kill me in a Mirage. You don't have any Fox series." I'm like, "Oh yeah." I jump in the. This is before they changed everything in it, which means I have to relearn the whole thing. But yeah, I would sit in there, and they're like, "Come out." I'm like, "No, come find me." And basically, you're a fucking ninja in the mountains, and I just drag people into the mountains and kill them because I ain't going out there.
Yeah, that's what gets me killed all the time. I'm fine with an F-18. I'm pursuing a actual fast mover. It's like, oh, Hicks is right there. I get GC. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go get him. And they just outturns me. Fucking 9Xs and 9Ms me on.
I used to do that with the Mistral, even though they fucking took a shit on the Mistral. But I used to hide behind a building, and I'd poke my little head up, and then people would shoot missiles at me, and I'd pop down under the building, hear them hit the building. The guy would fly over my head. I'd turn around and go, dead.
Yeah.
What do they do to the Mistral?
You could they fuck the missiles up, and if you flare once, it trashes it. Which
how long ago
every
was that,
single
though?
time.
Drex, how long was
Half
it?
a year? Half a year?
Okay,
year?
so
I don't know. So
that's some bullshit.
but But you can ask Hicks. Hicks flew over me in his A10, and I got 4 shots into him, and he blacked out in his A10 off the missile impacts. So,
dude, I shot Hicks with 2 9Xs right to the face in a 16. He kills me, and then he turns around and goes back and lands at base. Are you fucking kidding me?
That tank A10, man.
I know, it's ridiculous. And then
EVGA 15.
Yeah.
no.
Hit. Try again.
705.
There's a KOF 50, dude. I hit him with a T80, like an HE shell, and his whole cockpit was gone, dude. It was just like that from the cockpit behind it and the tail and the rotor going. And that fucker turned around and went back and landed at base and repaired.
Hell yeah.
I'm like, dude, there was nothing left. Like, there's not even a cockpit for anybody there. Like, how the hell? And then I saw someone post that on YouTube, like, oh, look, I got taken out. I'm flying just fine, but when I did the F2 view, like, yeah, there's no cockpit there. I'm like, son of a bitch, there it is. I mean, there's nothing you can do, like, from a server. That's all easy shit.
They are fixing this.
it's even it was even worse at one time where the F-15 took 8 missiles to kill. I don't know if you remember that.
Oh, yeah.
So,
I used to spam ram people all the time.
No, I had a... Well, and there's also the death roll, where you just roll and the missiles would miss you every single time.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking bullshit. But, I was in the Mistral back when it was really powerful, and the guy was flying by me, and I'm like... I shot 4... No, my buddy shot 4 into him with separation, so we knew the missiles weren't blowing up on each other. And then I did the same thing, and the guy flies away with a little bit of smoke sticking out the back. And we're like, what the fuck?
The Drax before the whole bubble system, like, it was a few months ago. I think it was Pumpkin, that guy, Pumpkin, whatever his name is.
Yeah, Pumpkin Pie.
Yeah, so we were in a helo battle, using an MI8 with guns and side gunners, and I had absolute shit in a Huey. And he just got me down. I was like, I'm not gonna ram him. So what I did is I outmaneuvered him, and I put one of my skids in his tail rotor. Like, I tapped his tail rotor to my skid and caused him to crash. And he's like, oh, we're ramming now? I'm like, that was a tactical fucking kill, bro.
I've done that shit before. I've taken a wheel off of a plane or something just to kill somebody to smack them in their wing.
Yeah.
I flew home.
But yeah, so I got some flack for that back.
Not to mention the whole rule, like ramming. That's ramming. Like, no ramming rule. Like, how the fuck do you even enforce that in the first place? People lose their flying ability all the time. Sometimes they'll get they teach us this in even in the paramotor school. Like, when you come in and if you're staring at like a pole, most likely you're gonna hit the pole because your body wants to go to what you're looking at. You could even see it in the game. Like, if you stare at something, you'll subconsciously steer toward it.
Yeah, I overcommitted on Sheik once. He was landing, he just touched down in a fob or wherever it was to repair it. And I came around this little hill and I just overcommitted to Huey with guns and rockets. Like, he was dead, but I ended up crashing into him too. And he's like, oh, you rammed me. I'm like, oh, son of a bitch.
Mountain.
Oof.
I hate unenforceable shit. It drives me nuts. You make the rule, but what the hell are you gonna do about it?
If it's unenforceable, it doesn't. But yeah, I mean, like, straight up fucking ramming, like, I don't think it's good.
Oh, well, it's a good thing I crashed, because somebody was gonna get me anyway.
So.
Take it easy, guys.
So. There's a mountain there.
So Marsh told me earlier that he tried to spawn the artillery on red, and it did spawn, but everything I haven't found any problems with it yet in the code.
There's just a weird instance sometimes.
Well, it's all named properly. It's not missing anything.
Give me 100 acquisition units, and I'll test it for you.
Well, I'm gonna test it. Everything's one crate, thank God.
Fucking 100 trail is coming up.
I remember testing shit when some things were 5 and 6 crates.
Dude, the 6 crate Patriot system.
In your life, then.
Yeah. But it was like 1 crate repair or something like that.
E.
It would rebuild the whole thing. You'd be down to one launcher and it'd pop the whole thing again. Like,
Box 2.
My favorite is you got
Nice.
making all all those crates down. You made the launcher and then somebody just kills it right away. And you're just like, fuck.
Yeah.
This motherfucker.
Well, the key to anything like that is such a long range system. Just put it back. Put it where it's not gonna fly.
Yeah, this guy's bouncing all over the place.
Yeah,
Sam's out at Sochi.
Getting some desync. Everyone's rubber banding at the moment.
Question is everybody or just one guy?
I'm in GCI and I'm watching 3 people rubber band.
So doing something badly. See, ED forces us to start looking. We have 44 players on.
That's quite a bit of players, dude.
Yeah. And a part of me is like, do I cut back at certain things of the game to keep it running? What's enough, you know? It's like, damn it. I don't want to limit anything.
Yeah.
Back and forth on that one.
He's on my 6. What is that?
F-15 just got shot down south of Gudado.
Did decreasing the crates help at all?
Helps. People don't want to sling. It helps greatly with that. I don't mind that one. Even though 2 nights ago we were taking Mineral Voti mob, and we took it for like a second. And then you guys were like, fuck, I think, and showed up really fast and then slung a whole bunch of tanks like crazy fast. I'm sitting there looking at like, god damn. And then I'm thinking, that cost them a lot of war bonds though, so.
You're welcome.
Somebody on my 6?
If we had 1 or 2 more helicopters there, it would have been good, but we weren't. We got fucked.
Good
were you one of the Apaches that came out with the Huey?
No, I was the retarded Gazelle L that kept not quite flying it quite right.
Drax, you know what speed slinging is?
Well, I know there's a couple things. Like, I know the one where people blow up the see, I can't even think straight today. The command center, and then they can unpack right away, which I know how to fix. I just haven't got to it yet.
Nah.
But there's the other one where people spawn the crates. People just come by, grab it, pull it out, drop it, and there's some dudes. No, actually, you don't even have to drop it. There's some dude just sitting on the ground, just unpacking it as the shit shows up.
That's pretty much it. So you fly 0.44 away from the shelter. You know, you just chill there, and people just fly the crates to you.
You still gotta pick it up though. It's supposed to slow you down a little bit. It's not supposed to slow you down a lot. But then if I make people sling 2 and 3 crates and no one slings anymore, there's no ground game, etc., etc. It sucks.
True.
It won't slow down the speed slinging though. I mean, that just means like this less units getting put out per second, but it's still the best way to sling it.
Slow that down. I change one number in the system, restart the engine. You gotta fly farther. It's not that hard to do.
True.
But so it suck. Like I don't want to fly that far either. I'm playing the game, you know.
Right. Just make it so we can just spawn right there at the shelter.
Because then you're like beep, 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 beep.
Exactly.
Fast as you can hit the fucking key. Then what's the point of that?
Oh, you took my smirch away. Give me something.
Like you'll literally see like an A-10 flying overhead, and you're like Patriot, 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 Patriot. Tor, Tunguska. Like, no.
Nah, that's true. And I was doing that with the manpad.
There's got to be enough of a delay in the system to like give the guy a chance to do what he needs to do, and if he fucks up, then yeah, he's fucked up. You know.
Warrant gameplay.
Which was fine because we went to take that base, we didn't have the support, and then, you know, the CC wasn't shacked, so that was wide open. I don't know why that wasn't killed.
Gucci 171 for 6, F-15.
Because if the CC was gone...
Oh shit, watch out, Gucci.
No, sorry. Winnebago.
What was that?
That was an Avenger at you, bud.
1-3, you have 15, very close.
That's Gypsy.
Very good, very good. Nice Fox, splash. No, It's lagging. Fuck.
Sorry, Gooch. That was just out of nowhere. There's a FAM. Look like an Avenger missile at you or something.
Gisby North.
Is there Avengers close
3 o'clock.
to?
Oh, there's all kinds of shit close to you. What you can do about it?
Try 73.
Kill him, bud. That's what you're gonna do about it.
Ah,
Kill
it's
it.
rough. So
Gypsy get him? No, he's done.
Silent Eagle, you are in comms?
Yes.
You have at for 1315 miles F15.
Roger.